you're prepared to break the silence, I'll be out in the sunshine, running beside the lions. I've been feeling down, but I've been looking up, afraid to fall. God, I've been so down, can you pick me up? Don't let me fall. Can you show me how to fix this mess? I am down and on my knees, and I may fall as I'm so close to the end.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the Dugout Football channel, and welcome to probably one of my favourite ever videos. Whenever any season comes around, you always want the kit videos, don't you? You always want to rank the kits, and I thought, well, why not do it tonight? And as you can see, we've been joined by a very special guest. Clinging on to the Premier League ever so slightly is Mr. Chris Florian from Leicester Till I Die TV. How are you, mate?
I'm upset, Matt. I'm in tears. I mean, all those you rubbed it in, didn't you? All those shirts are not a Leicester. You could have stuck a Leicester one on there just for tonight. Pretty hell, mate. But I'm glad to see. That you did put the Spurs one onto a lady, and it went over the breast. But I guess that's the only cups that Tottenham will be winning this season.
Well, hey, started already. Yeah.
This is what they want.
Absolutely. How have you been anyway? It has been a while.
Yes, it has. We will be talking a lot this week. We'll be making up for lost time.
Yes, we certainly are. We certainly are. But let's say hello to a few people as well, because I have seen a few of you in here. Elevators and hello. Hope you're good. Hello, Nippon. So life's changed, I think, in the past. From September onwards, they will be. I can definitely say that from September onwards, they will be. So, yeah, make the most of the boy while I'm here anyway. To do that. Hello, Sportcat as well. That game against Greuther Fürth was chaos. 1-0 up, 3-1 up, 4-3 down, and we draw 4-4. Yeah, exactly. But we're not here to talk about football coming home on the August the 19th. Yes or no? I think that's for the Lionesses, isn't it? For the World Cup.
Could be.
Yeah. So, anyway, we know why we're here, because all 20 Premier League clubs have released a home kit. Now, we're going to rank these out of 10. So, Chris has not seen a single one. So this is going to be completely new to him, to say.
And in fairness, I don't have any axe to grind, because I hate the lot of you in the Premier League. So if I say your shirt is shit, I mean it. And it doesn't bother me, because I'm not going to speak to you now for sort of 12 months. Can I just say, though, I do hope. I don't know if you saw any of the women's matches in the World Cup, Doug. I think it's the Portugal away strip. It's just your cup of tea. Go and check it out. It's up there with Mexico. Let me tell you that.
Oh, crikey! Yeah, I'm wearing obviously
they've been painting the changing rooms and just come straight out onto the pitch.
Yeah, I'm obviously wearing the Liverpool kit from last season. Yes, it's very, very plain, but when you see ours, you might have a bit of a thing. Anyway, Sportcat says, I've actually ranked them from like 20th to 1st. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Chris, you went from winning the league 7 years ago to playing Plymouth away next season.
No, 8 actually. 8, Elevator, 8.
8.
Yeah, when was the last time your team won the league?
Yeah, exactly. Question for Chris. How long do you stay Leicester in the Championship for before they come back to the top flight? I've got to be honest. Nippon, I think Leicester are one of the favourites for the league. I'm going to say it now. I think they're one of the favourites for the league.
I've just done fun enough, with a Plymouth fan, I've just done a chat prediction for next season and a quick video. And I think it's very disrespectful to say that the 3 that have come down are the 3 that are going to go straight back up again. I think it is very disrespectful to the clubs that are in there. To me, it's the 6th best league in Europe. It's it's the toughest. It's one of the toughest leagues in Europe. I'm very much, I think, what Dan was from Burnley at this time last season is that I don't want to come straight back up if it means we're going to go straight back down and do a Norwich or a Watford. I don't
Yeah.
want that. If we finish 7th or 8th, but it means that the next season we storm it and do a Burnley and come up that way, I'd sooner do that. I don't want to go into a Watford or a Norwich. I really I hate that. I hate that. So I don't want us to become.
Yeah.
Deep down, obviously, I hope we'll do it, but let's not be disrespectful. I don't think it's going to be as easy as all the bookmakers are saying.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, guys, let's have fun with this. Let's have fun. And as of course, we will start this obviously from alphabetical order. So we will start with AFC Bournemouth. So what I have done is I put out of 10 from myself and Chris. So without further ado, the first home kit of the season is Bournemouth. And this is their home kit for the season.
Yes, I like it.
Yeah, just a wee bit of information about Bournemouth. The Cherries are celebrating the completion of their 100th season in the Football League, and the home jersey will move back to a more retro style. The club website describes the kit as combining classic stripes with a pinstripe.
Oh. I've not seen pins that big before.
No, I think the only thing that really lets this down is Dafabet. I think that sponsor is way too big for a football top. They've added I've actually noticed they've actually added more black this time than they had red. Because if you remember last season's kit, it was more sort of they had more red than they had black. I like that
lightning effect, but no, I mean, I've got to be honest with you. I had a bit of a rant about shirts recently, and I'd sooner if they offer me the chance to pay an extra tenner and have a shirt but without the sponsor on, I would pay the extra tenner. But forgetting the sponsor, I like that. I like bold, contrasting shirts. I don't like wishy-washy shirts. I like bold, that I love. I absolutely love. I'm going to start with. I mean, does it get any better than that? That's a 9 from me.
9. I was thinking about an 8. I really like that. I've gone for an 8 out of 10 for that one. And you've gone for a 9. 9 out of 10. So a good start. Good start from AFC Bournemouth.
I've got to be careful what I say because I live just outside Bournemouth. So if I gave them any low score, I couldn't go out for a walk.
I was just thinking that. I was just thinking that. I ran Bournemouth 9 out of the 20 kits, says Sport Cat. Nipping with a lightning bolt, similar to last season, except the stripes are bigger and I thought betting sponsors were banned. Yeah, exactly. 8 out of 10 from Nippon. Evening, lads. Bournemouth kit 7 to 8 for me. And Kate is in. Blue Kate. Hello, Kate. Hope you are well. You've gone for a 6. Yeah, Blue Kate.
the porn star.
Right. So, started well.
Yes.
Let's see. Let's see the next one. Right. The next one is Arsenal. Arsenal. Now, I've seen this quite a few times. We saw it last season. Have a look at this.
Yeah. It is what it is, isn't it? I mean, the problem you have is with the home kits, it's not an awful lot you can do because you can't mess around with the colours unless you're very brave and called Vincent Tan. And you say, and you can't really do much with the pattern, can you? I mean, it's got. I love the neck. I'm not usually a lover of round necks, but I love the fact that you got the red ring and then the white ring, and you got the white piping down the side. You got red. I like it. I do like it, and I hate saying that because it's Arsenal, but I do like it.
Yeah. I like how they've like added gold because it sort of reminds them that it's been 20 years since they won the Premier League. But I do like that. I think
Yes.
Adidas has done a very, very good
I didn't
job. I
notice
like,
the gold. Yes, you're right. Yeah.
yeah, there is nice bits of gold on that. Yeah, I like that. Again, yes, I'm the same when it comes to Arsenal kits. I'm not a huge sort of fan, but yeah, for me, it's a 7 for me.
I tell you who would have looked good in that, Maddison. Oh no, he went to Tottenham, didn't he? Oh, I forgot that. Yes. Oh, I saw all those pictures of him in the Arsenal shirts that the fans are putting out. I thought I have expected him to come up on there. I'm sorry, but I'm going to give it another 9.
Another 9.
I
There we
really
go.
do like those.
There we go.
Yes, we're
Guys, what are
starting
you thinking?
strong.
Yeah, absolutely. What are you guys thinking for this one? Hello, Panoff. Hello, hope you're well. The gold ruined it because they thought they were winning the Prem. I wonder what happened. Yeah, exactly. Sportcat's got his first place already. Wow. As much as I hate to admit it, yes, I agree.
Yeah.
I would have given it a 10 or 9, but since they came second, it's an 8. Kate says a 7. And Panoff says a 6. And Zane has gone for an 8. Zane has gone for an 8.
Excuse me,
right.
Are you writing with a quill there?
Yeah, it's a Harry Potter quill. It's a Harry Potter quill. But anyway.
Baby brain already, I tell you.
Yes, absolutely. Right, moving on. Aston Villa. Yeah, they've gone for something bold this time around. Have a look at this.
Again, I'm trying to look past the horrible logo sponsorship. It's all right. That's all I can say about it, really. I mean, they made an effort. It's not just plain claret. There is some pattern in there. I do like the fact that they've got added a bit of edging over the shoulder to split the shoulder and the sleeve up. Awful logo. I mean, that reminds me of our FBS last year. That was just absolutely. I've never seen so many players try to scrape a logo off a shirt before. Or fans, I should say. Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, it reminds me of actually a Burnley top. When you look at it again, it actually looks like a Burnley top. It doesn't really strike me as an Aston Villa top.
They got a new badge as well.
Yeah, they have a new badge. They've got the. I don't know if they're trying to sort of be Chelsea, but it's almost a sort of a carbon copy of Chelsea's Chelsea's badge. Yeah, it's all right. I have. I would say it's average for a home kit. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10.
Yeah. And who makes that one? What's that logo?
Castori.
Is it right? It's totally out there. It's neither grabbing me, but it isn't making me. It isn't what I like to call these days. It's not a Mexico away strip. So I'm going to give it 7 because it's okay. Yeah.
7. Yeah. 7. Absolutely. I know Douglas is a lion. I trust you to put that. Nippin's asked what is your Hogwarts house?
Is there a reason?
I don't know why.
Nippin, something I've got to say, mate. Keep off the cocaine, please.
I know. Arsenal should have put silver instead of gold. Yeah, like that. I know Douglas has a Gryffindor. Yes. Arsenal's kit is a 10. He's admit as a pool fan. Hello, Eli. Hope you're well. I don't know why they changed the logo. I'm not sure. Aston Villa. It's good, but the sponsor ruined it. 5 to 7. 5. 6. Not for me. 5. 16th out of 20. Probably a 7, says Elevator.
We're all pretty much, with nobody sort of going way out different to anybody else, are they?
No, absolutely indeed. Right, for the first time in 2 years, Brentford have a new home kit. Yes, Brentford have a new home kit.
Oh,
Let's see what you think of this.
I've got a lot of time for Brentford.
Mm-hmm.
I think what they did last season with the kit was brilliant, to be honest with you, in a cost
Yeah.
of living crisis. Especially when, my team's just been fined for price fixing when it comes to shirts, which is why I am not buying the new blue kit this season. But I did buy the second strip on the day it came out. Again, what can you really do with apart from red and white stripes? Absolutely, I've got to say, I love this. I love
Yeah,
the
I
black
do as
bit on
well.
it. The red, it's not sort of it kind of gets darker as it goes down the shirt, and the reds are almost black at the bottom, aren't they? To tie in with the black
Yeah.
shorts. It's not the worst of logos. I know we're not judging it on that. Love the neck, the two colours on the neck, and I love the blacks on the arms. Absolutely best yet for me.
Oh, best yet. Ooh, is that a 10?
It is a 10. Yes, I'm going to give
That's a
it a 10.
10.
Yes.
Yeah, I really like it as well. I'm actually going to put a 9. I think it's really out there, and I think Brentford have done a very, very good job with this.
Yes,
And
they have.
yeah, I like the black under the sort of the arm there as well.
Mhm.
Yeah, very, very good effort from Umbro for with that one. Let's see what some of you are saying for this. Apologies for using images to rank the kits. 13th is Sport Cat. Interesting. Kate says she likes it 8. Sponsor ruins it. Well, they have had Hollywood bets for the last couple of seasons. Sport
It's not
Cat.
the worst sponsor, but let's face it, all the sponsors ruin it, don't they?
Yeah, Brentford with a fire emoji. 2 big, says Sport Cat. 9 says Zane. 8. And Panoff says 7. 7
Yeah, we're all pretty much up
indeed.
there, aren't we?
Yeah, absolutely. Right. Brighton. I've got to be honest. I liked their kit last season. See what you think of this one.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was about to say I am actually looking forward to tomorrow's show because I think the away kits they're a bit more sort of they can do a bit more with those and we'll get to see some weird and wonderful. And I had heard that a lot of the kits are very good this season. I mean, I don't like that particularly. I'm not a fan of the neck, but it's very plain neck. Yeah, you got a bit of piping at the ends, at the bottom of the sleeves, but that would have been better white. And I mean, okay, look, you've got to kind of put something, I guess, behind American Express to make it stand out, but not all the way. It looks like you've been bandaged. No,
Yeah.
no,
2
no,
different
no.
shades of blue as well.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just the whole. I mean, it's a simple badge. It's a simple, Nike logo. But that American Express, it ruins it. Absolutely ruins. Not the best shirt at the start, but to me, it just looks stupid.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I'm gonna give that a 3, unfortunately.
I've got to say, I can't give Brighton any credit for that. American
Oh,
Express credit.
very
Oh,
good,
come on,
very good.
come on! you see, you've missed me. You've lost my thinking here, haven't you? I'm going to give it. I'm going to agree with you. Actually, a 3. It's awful.
Yeah, it's not great. It is not great at all. What is about Brentford and betting? Yeah. And I said about that is better. That's shocking. Kate says 4.
Yeah.
I don't like it at all. I'm going to give it a 2, says Zane. 4, says Panoff. Brighton with an angry face. 10th out of 20.
Oh,
Wow.
Wow.
It's shocking.
Yeah.
1, says
Yeah,
Elevator.
really
And then
big.
4 to 6. Maybe we've been quite.
No, I think everybody's kind of. Oh, hello. Welcome to LTID TV. How the devil
There we
are
go.
we all? And thank you and welcome to my guest this evening, Doug. How are you doing? No, I think we pretty much people are sort of agreeing with us. I would just want to know. Can I just please have some of what Nippon's on?
Exactly.
Please.
Exactly. Burnley, yes, the Clarets are back in the Premier League. Hello, Dan, if you are watching. Burnley have gone for this.
Retro,
Yep.
which I think they said was what they were looking for. I daren't ask what the W stands for. But
Not a clue.
I can imagine. To me, there's retro and there's retro, and I've got to be very careful because our away strip is very, very retro this season, and I love it. But I don't like this. I'm sorry. I just don't.
Again, it doesn't strike me as a Burnley kit. It strikes me as an Aston Villa kit. It strikes me as a West Ham kit.
They're both claret and blue, mate. What are you saying?
I know, but just there has been a lot of. I spoke to Dan actually about this. He was a bit on the fence with this. He wasn't sure, and I think W88 again is another betting company. Yeah. No, average for me. I'm going to give that a 5.
To me, I'm going to have to match Brighton and give it a 3. It just does absolute. There's retro and there's retro. I mean, that's just there's no pattern in it. You know, you can at least put a bit of pattern into the claret. No, it's almost. It looks like, when you go into a shop and they've got the most expensive items at one end and the cheap ones at the other, and that looks like it's come from the cheap end of the rack. I'm sorry, Dan, if you're watching, you'll hate me, but I'm sorry.
No,
like I say, I'm
five.
giving my instant reaction because this is the first time I've seen any of them. But no, for me,
no. 5, and 3 as well. Chris, if you see a kit that looks like Mexico away, what would you do?
Portugal away in the Women's World Cup, mate. You go watch it back or Google it. It's horrible.
Zane says 5 out of 10. That kit just screams Ashley Barnes, who is no longer at Burnley. He's at Norwich. And George Boyd, yes, I remember George Boyd. I do remember George Boyd. It reminds me of the Villa kit from 1920. Thank you. I actually like it. Completely different opinion again. 7 out of 20. Wow.
Before you come on here, Sports Cat.
Sophie is an hello, Sophie. Hope you're well. What shirts have I missed? And I hate Burnley kits, to be honest. Well, the ones you've missed are Bournemouth, Arsenal, Villa, Brentford, and Brighton. So we're on Burnley right now. I think the next couple, you'd be like, why? Okay. But we'll get there. 7 out of 10. I'm changing to 4 to 6 out of 10. 4. Burnley 5. I honestly quite like it. Interesting. Hello, Jersey boy. Hope you're good. I'm not on any drugs or alcohol, mate. Though. Yeah, absolutely. Right. Chelsea. Now, I will say this now. This is sponsorless because they don't have a sponsor. Because 3 actually decided to part company with Chelsea. But when you see this.
It's a shame. Chelsea couldn't get rid of Lukaku as quick, isn't it?
Here we go.
My favourite player as well. What have you done? Is that for Fofana?
Hudson-Odoi. I think that is.
That's all. He stood up. It can't be for Fofana. He's got a broken leg, hasn't he? What a shame. Yes. Well, let's move on. Nothing to see here. Move on. 1 out of 10
awful.
For turning
It's absolutely awful.
In fact, to be honest with you, I can't even give it 1. I'm going to give it 0.
0. Yeah. I'm sorry, Sportcat, Nippon. What on earth were Nike thinking? First things first. Why have you got like white under the under the arm, and there's like a little bit of like white up here. No, sorry, that is just dreadful.
When you went when you went up here, nobody could see where it was because it was behind the picture.
That's true. That is true. But I'm just meaning like under the arm there. It's got like the white. Nah, absolutely awful. One. I think I'm being kind to that.
I think we know you did it one for turning up.
Yeah, definitely. Remember, our shirt doesn't have a sponsor yet. Yes. Isn't your sponsor going to be Alliance? I did see that. Usually kits without a sponsor look better, but this looks unfinished to me. It looks like a training top. Not nasty, but needs a good sponsor, in my opinion.
That's
even Matson.
It looks unfinished, doesn't it?
Yeah. 14th out of 20, maybe Chelsea bias. Wow. I'm amazed at that. 2 out of 10, sorry, Nipper and Sportcat. Oh no, 3, 2. That looks like a championship kit for the level Chelsea at. They shouldn't have a kit like this. Almost as bad as Mexico away. -7-0, yes. And that's 7 to represent our 7-0 win. Yeah, it's awful.
I feel really bad now that I only gave it a 0.
Yeah. Crystal Palace. Now, if you remember last season, we actually had Crystal Palace as number 1.
Yeah. Yes, we did.
They've gone for something slightly different. Here we go.
Yes. Now then, I've seen this, a picture of it. I didn't really sort of take it in, but I'm seeing it properly for the first time today. I'm going to be honest with you, I like it. I really do.
Yeah.
It's got a bit of pattern so it's not plain red or plain blue. I love the white edging on the neck and the arms, although it doesn't go all the way around. They've sort of just put it halfway around and halfway around on the arms. And I love the fact that line that goes down the middle, they've stopped it for the cinch logo. I absolutely love this.
Yeah, best one for me so far, I think.
I'm not
I've
sure
got
if
to be
that
honest.
guy in the middle's taking his packed lunch with him today or not. But anyway, I absolutely love it. I love it.
What are you giving it?
Can I give it 9? Can you give halves?
Yeah, I think you can give halves, yeah.
I'm going to give it 9.5 then.
9.5. Yeah, I've given it 9. I really like it. I really like it.
Well done, Palace. Well done.
Well done, Palace.
The Har won't be wearing it, of course, but well done.
Yeah. 5 could be a 10 with the right sponsor. I think it's Chelsea's. Hello, Arpon, up you're all right. 2nd place out of 20. I love the Palace. Simple but smart, I think, but I'm not a fan of Palace kits, so 6. Chelsea 0, says Nipun.
Oh.
Half and half. I don't like it too. It's a nice kit. They went for something different. I'll go for 10. I really like it, says Elevator.
Okay.
Nipun's gone 0 to 3.
No. In fairness, let's give Nippon credit. He went to North for his own team's kit, so well done for doing that, Nippon, and having the bottom to balls to do that.
Yeah.
I like the fact that it's different. I mean, I can remember Blackburn Rovers. Obviously, they've always had half and half. Poole Town, my home team, half and half, red and white. So I quite like it. And yes, they've tried to go for something different. Full credit to them, and they've pulled it off.
Yeah, they have. 7 out of 10 for me. Not a fan of the pinstripe, but the kit looks clean. Well, now we go to something I think is actually... I'll let Chris decide with this one. The EV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my opinion of it. I mean, come on. I mean, all right. It's contrasting, and it's obviously. I'm obviously going to like blue. That goes without saying. I love the white collar and I love the white sleeves. I'm just not sure about the pattern. To me, that pattern actually probably loses it a few points because it's just an arsehole of a pattern. A pattern. I don't know why they've done it. I
Yeah.
really don't. The shirt itself, plain blue, simple, with the white. I like all that. I just do not like the pattern on the white, I'm afraid.
No, and the sponsor always ruins it. State.com. Don't know why they've got that sponsor as well. But
It looks better on a
so
Formula
actually,
One car.
yeah. But do you know what? Because it's an Everton kit, I usually say, "Oh, Everton's absolute nonsense. Everton's absolute rubbish." This is okay. This is actually okay. I'm going to give it a 5. What would you give it?
I would have given it a 7, but because of the do you know what it looks like? When you buy that clothing and the stitchings on the outside?
Yeah.
It looks like that. It looks like the stitchings on show for effect, like they're going to be down and cool with the kids. Because of that, I'm going to give it 6.
6.
But I even love the sponsor, to be honest with you, because it's nice and bright and white. 6 for me. Would have got 7 without stitching.
6. No, Zaha. No, he is not going to Saudi Arabia elevator. He's actually going to Galatasaray, believe it or not.
Yeah. Mbappe's going to Saudi Arabia, isn't he?
Yeah, absolutely ridiculous. But football's dead. If you're literally willing to give Mbappe that amount of money, is absolutely ludicrous, and to say the very least. Half and half makes me think of half and half scopes. That is very true. Hi, Sophie. Hello, Cedric, as well. Sophie's saying hello to me again. And Nipun, I mean. What the hell is that?
I can understand you getting Nippon and Doug mixed up. I mean, they're brothers from other mothers, aren't they, really?
Nippon says Everton 5. I don't like it. 4 is Zane. Elevator says 0.
Ooh.
Retro looking, but Everton kits are standard and boring. 5. 8th out of 10 says Sport Cat. Okay. 2. Ooh. 6. 2. Hello, Henry. Hello, Cedric, saying to Henry again. Pick up Cedric. I doubt Mbappe will be at Saudi Arabia for 1 season to go to Real Madrid next season, because that would be stupid if we won for like 2 seasons. Baby brain. What can I say? Yes, I have. Becca's definitely got baby brain, to say the very, very least, and I know you will have, Sophie, as well. Right, Fulham. Can I just say kudos to Marco Silva, because he could have easily said yes to Saudi money. He turned them down. He's going to be staying at Fulham.
Twice he's turned them down, hasn't he?
When I saw this, I immediately thought Leeds United. Have a guess why?
Well,
that sponsor.
It's Leeds sponsor.
Yep.
I seem to remember we didn't like Fulham's top last season.
No, we didn't.
But that, now, I don't get that bottom bit. You know where it's gone like grey?
Yeah.
I don't get that. But that's a minor point. Apart from that, I love it. I actually love it.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's much better.
Yeah, it's that contrast for me. Which as I say, I like bold colours, and I like a dark colour and a light colour together. That does it for me. I like the fact that the Adidas and the logos are in black. A little nod to the red for the FFC and in the one sleeve. Might have been better if it had been on both sleeves, to be honest with you, though. That's my only criticism of it. For me, I'm going to give that an 8.
8.
I
am going to give it an 8 as well. I really like that. I really do like that. Let's see what some of you are saying about Fulham. The money Al Hilal playing in PSG can pay for a non-league club. It's crazy. Top guy Marco Silva, absolutely. I think Mbappe should either go straight to Real Madrid or stay at PSG and leave on a free. Zane says he likes that kit, 8 out of 10. Sophie says I like this, very smart, like the simple Adidas sponsor only thing that lets it down for me, 8. Panel says 8. Just came in to give the vid a like. Douglas, I need to eat. Enjoy. Hello, Henry. Thank you very much, and enjoy whatever you're eating. Big up chat. Spurcast says he's got a goal, guys. Sorry. Cedric says 7.5. I don't understand the sponsor in the red, but I'll go for 5. 5-0 out of 10. Liz Golden. Hello, Liz. Hope you're well. Sponsor logo isn't great, but I like the top. Kate says you can't make some mind up on this one. I would agree if the red was on both sleeves, I would have gave a 9.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
Was that Penny that said that?
Panoff.
Panoff. I agree with you. Yeah, it would have made more sense to have the red on both, and I'd have given it 9 if it had got a red on both as well.
Right. We know who's next. Liverpool.
Oh, excuse me.
Bless you. Right.
Thank you.
Here we go. What do we think of this?
Now, if I remember last year, I didn't like Liverpool.
No.
I certainly hated the away strip. That was like, I think it was, I described it as something you'd get off the peg at Matalan. That again, it's gone retro. If I'm not very much not mistaken.
Yeah.
I've got to say, I like it. It's plain, yes, but sometimes plain works. Like with the Everton one.
Yeah.
So sometimes plain works. I prefer a collar, but that everything. The fact that everything they've just gone for 2 colours, haven't they? They've gone for red and given it the edging of white, and then the Liverpool and the Standard Charter. Yeah, white. I love it. I'm going to give that 7.
7. I'm going to be. I think this is one of our best home kits in my opinion.
Yeah.
It says the strip plate pays homage to the legendary Bill Shankly's last season in charge of the Reds 50 years ago. Guided the Reds to the FA Cup in 1973-1974.
In fact, I'm going to up mine to 7.5.
7.5. I'm going to give it an 8. I really do like this.
Yeah.
I really do like
that. A lot better than last. Well, you got last season's on. It does look like a t-shirt.
Absolutely.
I do like that. Well
absolutely. Done. Sophie. Classic.
Surprise, Sophie.
In all seriousness, it's better than last year's. Yes, this one is very, very plain. Let's just say that. I actually really like this one. 8. Liz laughing at Sophie. Liz, that's my only comment on it. I have the jersey and it looks nice, but not the best. 6 out of 10. By the way, if I say 4-0, 5-0, or 7 out of 10, it's because I'm mocking Man United for the trust you. 6 is Panoff. 20 out of 20, lol, seriously. 8. Zane says 8 as well. Right. Welcome.
Is it Leicester next? Is it Leicester? Don't let Leicester come next.
I wish it was. But Luton Town, yes, Luton Town are in the Premier League for the first time ever. And they have gone for this.
I can see what they've tried to do. I really can. Let me say first of all, I like the way. You see, when I do when in my thumbnails, I always have a big black border around white text. So I actually love that utility. It sticks out without having to be too big or anything. The major thing wrong with this is that it looks like the colours have run. If they'd had a white border, a white stripe, and it'd be more defined, I would have loved it.
Yeah.
It's good. And I think fans will love that, and they can look back on that. It's not they've not come in with like a Chelsea shirt, and if it's only one season they have in the Premier League, and I'm not saying it will be, they'll look back and go, I don't really want to get that shirt out, but I've got to because it was our Premier League shirt. That there's so much right with it and so little wrong with it, but it does look like you've not put it on the right temperature in the wash, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I mean, for like a first attempt of obviously making a Luton Town kit, then yes, you would say it's okay. I like it. I don't love it, but I'm going to give it a 6.
I don't like it, as Simon Cowell would say. I'm going to give it a 7. I'm going to
7.
give it a 7, yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit more effort gone into that than Everton. To me, like I say, it just doesn't. I just wish they'd gone for a bold white stripe. Well, a bold white, but you know what I mean. Not one that's sort of merging. So yeah,
Yeah.
but no, good
Absolutely.
effort, Luton. Fair play to you.
Yeah, absolutely. Hello, John Conway. Hope you're well. I'm Mr. Conway. Sophie says it looks non-league. Does kind of a bit, doesn't it? It does kind of a bit. Cedric says hello. Okay. Hi, Liz. Hello, Mr. Beehive. Yes, we have done the Bees home kit. I gave it a 9, and Chris has gave it 10 out of 10. So there you go. John, not going to lie, what else could they have done? If this was an away kit, I'd be disgusted, but I actually quite like it. I don't love it. They're trying too hard. 2 out of 10 just because I like orange. There you go.
Well, you can't argue with that, can you? I mean,
No, you can't argue. I give it an 8. Panos says 5, 6.5. No, not for me. It looks like they ran out of ink halfway through. 3. Doesn't need that extra line, in my opinion. I'm going to give it a 5, 7 without the line. And John says 5. Right.
That's it. That's the point when you print something off and the ink's running out.
Mm-hmm.
And you go, that it is. Whoever said that, you're spot on. That is what it looked like.
Manchester City, right? This one, yeah. I mean, you can't really go wrong with Manchester City kits, but this is what they have gone for. And I'll just say, this is the 20th anniversary of City playing at the Etihad Stadium.
What the hell? I am sorry. That is absolutely horrible. No, and just no. No. It's no. No, I can't add anything else to that. No.
I'm the same. I don't like that.
No.
I do not like that one bit.
Stuck, a vinyl record. No. But it's a no. It's a no for me.
It's a big no for me.
No.
What did I give it? I mean, I gave Chelsea 1, but I think the thing is, I think that's better than Chelsea. So I'm going to give it a 2. A 2.
I'm going to match you on that. I've given it a 2.
Yeah. I just think no. I get the fact.
I think we can agree on no.
Yeah, I get the fact that it's paying homage to the 20th anniversary of City playing at the Etihad, but no.
What does that say? I mean, okay, I'm not, obviously being Leicester, I'm not a world expert on Manchester City kits, but to me, what does that say about homage to a 20th? I mean, we're paying homage to one of our first ever kits, and it's a duplicate of it virtually, just tarted up a little bit. I mean, that to me, oh no, I don't get it. I don't get it.
Well, Cedric disagrees with us. He's going 6.5.
Oof.
Kate says no, not for me. Oh, I know. That's the last couple of comments. Sorry. Liz says kids pajamas. Luton kit better than they are. We will get to the away kits tomorrow. I know that there's not all of them have been released yet, so we'll need to wait and see. 0 could have put more effort in. Nearly got a -0. Yeah, very very interesting. Right, Manchester United now. I don't know what to say about this one. Let's have a look.
There we go. This thing. Oh. I mean, okay, let's first of all say it's a shit sponsor, isn't it? Let's be honest with you.
Oh,
Not
TeamViewer, yeah. That sponsor just ruins it completely.
Yeah. That's up there with FBS. All right, they made an effort with the net because they put a little bit of gold in there.
Are you a fan of long sleeves?
I used to be. I have only got one long sleeve shirt in my collection. So I think a short sleeve shirt is more aero friendly. But I mean, most shirts you can get in both versions in the shops and what have you. It's got the black stripe going down under the arm. To be honest with you, it looks like they've tried to compete with Manchester City to see who can have the worst shirt in Manchester.
In Manchester,
and it's a draw for me because I'm going to give them 2 as well. Nothing.
Going to give them 2 as well.
Yeah, nothing for me.
I think this is better than their last year's one because if you remember, last year's looked like it was a dinner party. I'll be kind of going to give it a 4. I'll give it a 4. Yeah.
Sorry, mate, if you watch it.
Yeah, sorry. Luton don't care what their kit looks like, but stay in the Prem. Here we go on to 7-0, 5-0, 4-0 FC. 2 says John. Won't be buying that one. 4.
Sorry, Kate, I forgot. You're Man United.
Yeah. Early doors football TV. Hello, hope you're well. United one looks average.
Yeah.
Big up Mr. B. Probably biased, but I really like it. Low. I'm grateful to be rid of Chevrolet. Remember what Chevrolet was like. And the blackout line, especially on the back, takes me back to Vodafone kits. It's grown on me, and it's a lot nicer on. There you go, Sophie.
I'm actually going to up mine to 3 because I prefer it, I think, to the Man City. So
3.
I'm going to up it to 3.
3. As much as 7 is funny, this kit is actually nice. I got 10. It kills me to say, wow. The rose in the background is lovely too. Yeah. 4, maybe 3.
I didn't see the rose. Was there a rose? On the kit?
Did I see the rose? Oh, yeah. It's in the banner, I think. Behind them.
Right, yeah. So
yeah, it's not bad. We narrowly lost to Fulham yesterday, but it's not the barometer for our season. But just show we do need a striker. Chris, will you ever remember who I support?
Well, no. I mean, you live in Leicester and you support Man United, which we had that conversation the other day, didn't we? But you're blue. That's what confuses me. Obviously being blue, Kate. I'm sorry, Kate. I will make a note and I will do better. And Doug has gone again. Well, good evening, everybody.
No, I'm back.
Oh, hello.
It's not plain red. There's a rose pattern through. Okay, Sophie. I didn't know that. Notice that. Chris, how did you rate Tielemans' performance the other day?
I didn't even watch him. Who did he play for? Oh, no, he played for.
It's fine for United shirt. It's fine for United shirt. It says Liz. Red rose of Lancashire is the pattern on the shirt. It's not plain red. Well, there we go. There we go indeed. Right. Why man and Newcastle going Luton. That was terrible.
It was actually.
They've gone for
one of the most difficult accents in the UK to understand and merging them together, Scottish and Geordie. Yes. Now, if I remember, I loved Newcastle last season.
I did love Newcastle as well last season.
I remember giving it a 10. And I've got to say, I absolutely adore that. I'm not the sponsor is awful. I mean, to be honest with you, you do not put your logo on the front of a football team when your logo looks like a knob. I mean, I'm sorry, but it's not just me. I'm sure everybody's looking at, and you can. Now I've said that you can see a knob, can't you? Come on.
Oh God, yes.
You can. You can.
Oh my goodness. Oh no, no, no,
Yeah,
no,
oh, no,
no.
exactly. Take it down. Take
I
it
think that,
down.
yeah, look, that's a fantastic kit. But that logo, oh dearie me, sponsor, dear, oh dear, oh dear.
I mean, just take Cello. Have a Cello on without the logo, but you can see it, can't you? It's not. Tell me, it's not just me.
Oh
The
dear.
actual shirt, I mean, you know, we joke about the company sponsoring them, but a lot of the shirts. I love the shirt itself, and to me, it's plain, it's bold, it's obviously totally 100% contrasting. You can't get any more contrasting than black and white. Even with the knob on the front, I'm going to give it a 10.
A 10. Oh, there you go. I've given it 7. I've given it a 7 because I just think that logo just puts it down ever so slightly.
You
But
can't get it out of your mind now. Admit it, it's in there. It's in
no, I
there.
cannot get it out of my mind. I cannot get that out of my mind. Do I need to change my profile to red, or is that even worse? This sponsor is way better for Newcastle. 100% agree. Won't comment on the accent. Don't have to. You don't have to. The sponsor is shocking for a team in the Champions League. Yes. Chris, let's digest TV. Just sub to your channel, sir.
Thank you
There we
very
go.
much. Thank you so
Newcastle,
very much.
Newcastle shirt looks smoking 9. Panoff agreeing with me 7. Yes, I can see that too. I think this kit will look good on the pitch. Chris, don't think they're looking out for that. Laughing my arse off. Never going to be able to unsee that.
Exactly, Kate. Exactly.
Elevator says 2 out of 10, and John says 7 out of 10.
That'll be in your
Right.
mind all season now.
That will be. That will be. Right, Nottingham Forest. Just before, obviously, we go into Nottingham Forest, obviously, the very, very sad news of Trevor Francis, who died today at the age of 69. I think he had a heart attack, I read as well.
Yeah.
The first £1 million player, he was, Chris.
He was. I was just reading because I'm reading Martin O'Neill's biography at the moment,
Yeah.
and obviously, you know, Trevor Francis played at Forest, and so he gets a lot of mentions in there. It is sad news. You know, I can remember him managing Sheffield Wednesday.
Yeah.
He got them to 2 finals in the same season. Unfortunately, lost both of them, but he got to the league and the FA finals. It was never. I mean, you can say that something like that can weigh on you because I mean the first £1 million player. Clough bought him. He was at Birmingham, wasn't he? Before that,
He was, yeah.
He was
Birmingham,
never,
and then I think Man City, I think he went to as well.
Did he? Right. But he was never, when he was, from what I can remember, whenever he was interviewed, he was never, he wasn't obnoxious. He wasn't the big I am.
No.
He's down to earth. It's sad news, and
very sad news.
Best wishes to his friends and family.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, when you look at this home kit, you might just think, is this last season's?
Well, I'm not going to be biased. Oh, God.
I mean, it's...
Haven't they got a sponsor now?
No, not yet. Not yet with this one.
God. Oh, my God. I hated last season's, if I remember.
You did?
It doesn't show it off to its best because I can see that there's you've got the Adidas stripes on the shoulders, and if I can see there's like a white piping, down the sides. So, but yeah, it is what it is. Like you say, it's just like last season's, isn't it? And if you're going to, I don't know how much their shirts are. Leicester shirts are £63, and if I'm going to spend £63, I want to see something different. Even if it's the same colour, but I want to see something different. That said, I'm trying not to be biased here and say that it's just completely and utterly shit, and at least I could wipe my shoes with it if I had one. It does remind me I do need to go out and buy some toilet paper. No, it's again bold colours. contrasting colours, the red and white, the Adidas and the Forest logos. I think it would look better if we could see the three stripes on the arms and the piping down the side. I'm just going to surprise. I'm actually going to give it a 5.
Oh, you've been more kinder to. I've given it a 3 because it just looks like the same.
No, because
Just
I
looks
think
like the
the
same to me.
stripes. I can't remember the detail on last season's, but yeah,
Again, that was pretty plain as well. If I seem to remember.
I don't even think that piping or anything on it.
Yeah. Everton Knob must be sponsored by Arteta. Rest in peace, Trevor Francis. Trevor Francis was a quality player. Rest in peace, Trevor Francis. Everyone's saying rest in peace, Trevor Francis.
I think he scored the winning goal in one of the Euro Cup wins, didn't he, Trevor Francis?
Yeah, 1979, I think it was. 1 for John Conway. Looks the same to last season, probably 4 out of 10. Forest understated and poor, 1. Also, Chris, how does it feel knowing you're 1 league lower than Nottingham Forest?
It hurts.
How long does it take to get a sponsor?
Above Derby. We're 1 league above Derby in the same league as Coventry.
That's true. That is very true. 1 says Panoff, big up Panoff. Don't forget the Leicester kit. Whoops, sorry, forgot. Trust you, Mr. B. Trust you. Right, making a very, very welcome return to the Premier League is Sheffield United. Sheffield United. This is also not got a sponsor. But I think when you see this, I think this is quite a clean kit. Let's have a look.
Oh.
Now, when I saw this first, I really liked this. I still like it.
I thought this was going to be a bit like Brentford.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you what, it reminds me of Southampton.
Yeah.
Probably because of the error kit makers as well, because I think they did Southampton's, didn't they? If I have to have a neck that I don't like more than any other neck, that's it. I like a collar. If not a collar, it's got to be a round neck. If it's not a round neck, then I suppose a V. But a V with a straight goes, no, I don't like that at all. That aside, I love the rest of it. I love the black pipe in between the stripes. Again, it's plain, but it's bold and contrasting. I'm going to give that 9.5.
Yeah, I've given it a 9 as well. Yeah. I think it's a very, very good attempt. Yes. And Sheffield United will look good at that.
Just for the neck.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's have a look. Cedric said 4. How did you, John? Oliver says I give it 7. Sheffield United ripping us off slightly. Does look like a bit of Brentford, but I've got to say, it's very, very nice.
But it's red and white stripes.
You can't really go wrong with it. You can't really go wrong with red and white.
Not like you can do with those, is it?
No, definitely not.
Although
6 is panel.
I think Brentford's shirt was red and white, and Sheffield United's were white and red. I think that's the difference.
Yeah, I think so. More like Southampton. I still don't get why Southampton made their home kit white. Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand that. 5. 9 says John.
Yes.
Smart 9.
Yes.
And Early Doors Football TV says 8. Very, very interesting. Oh. Well, if you think that one's interesting, the next team, we'll know what's after that.
This isn't the amazing Spurs who had such a fantastic kit last season.
I mean, you can't go wrong with a Spurs kit, but
they manage it every season. Oh, dearie me.
What is with the design on the kit?
It looks like he's been attacked by a lion. Arseholes in all areas, does that stand for?
I'm sorry. I think this is awful. This is absolutely awful. I'm giving it a 0.
Oh, seriously?
I do not
that bad?
Do not like this at all. No idea why you've got those lines on there. No idea.
If you're going to... I mean, it's a white shirt, okay? There's a white kit they've got. What can you do with a white kit? A bit like Everton and the blue kit, etc. And Liverpool, I guess, with the red. Do you remember Leicester from not last season, the season before? Oh, no, it might have been last season. Yeah, with the collars. when we had the
Yes.
collars. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was the one before that, sorry. We had a blue, but there was like a pattern in the blue. And if you're going to, and I think everybody put Leicester as top that season for the shirts,
Yeah.
the shirt that everybody seemed to absolutely love. So if you're going to put a pattern in the shirt, you've got to get the pattern right.
Yeah. And they haven't.
That just looks like something that you and me could have done on Canva. The AIA in red. I mean, maybe if they put it in the same blue, it's nothing's on the neck. I'm going to give it one for the trim on the arms, and that's it. I'm afraid.
Yeah.
One for turning up for the show.
Yeah. It's not great. It is not
Sorry,
great at all.
TN, if you're watching.
Kate says, "Oh no, 2."
Yeah.
John says 3. The design is shocking. I've also seen this so many times already with Spurs. Those stripes are for Højbjerg, as he likes sliding on the pitch, reminds him of grass stains. Højbjerg's actually leaving early door football TV. I don't know if you've seen this. I think he's leaving to Atletico, I think I saw.
Won't Madison look good in that, though?
That's true. I gave it a 0, which is actually the same amount of trophies Spurs won since 2008. 2, no creativity. Looks like it's been run over by a bicycle. 2, agree with Douglas. Zilch. Don't matter what shit they wear, still losing to us first game. Fighting talk. Right, we've got 2 more to go. West Ham United, and they have gone for...
Will this remind you of Villa or Burnley?
Let's see.
Oh. Oh, no.
See,
no.
Last year's I liked. Last year's I actually loved. This, I don't.
No. Again, it's got that Spurs background in the claret bit, hasn't it? It's got those like semicircular round line things. And to me, whenever I see something like that, it just reminds me of something that you'd put together in Canva and have a background like that. You know, there's no edging on the neck. They've got edging on the blue, on the arms. Again, it's not a good logo, but we're not here to judge the logos. I don't like the pattern they've got in the shirt at all. I really don't. I mean, it's
I don't either.
You know, no, for me, it's a 2. I'm afraid.
Yeah, I've got to agree. It's definitely a 2. Definitely a 2. It's not a great effort.
I'm looking forward to this one because last season I think Wolves had, if I remember, had it absolutely. And I'm trying to erase last season out of my memory, but if I can remember, I do believe Wolves had a very good shirt last season.
Yeah. Yes, they did. Yes, I've seen he's leaving this as Spurs' way of saying goodbye to him. The Anthem kit 7. The design like the Spurs one, it looks like a tiger attacked it or something. 2 says Panov. The West Ham away kit looks better. Well, we will get to away kits tomorrow. 2 says John. It's a 2, says Elevator. 2 says Kate. Everyone seems to be giving it 2.
Yeah.
2. Shame about the player wearing it, but you haven't got Rice to model it now. Sorry to remind you. And 3. I know, Mr. B. It is one of those. But
I've got a nice bit of money in the bank account. They could probably go to Coots and open an account now.
Absolutely. Right. The final one, the final home kit of the season is Wolves. And they have gone for this.
Now, I'm trying to think what it was. I think I preferred last season. Black and gold. Look, you're always going to win with me with black and gold. Doug's gone again. He doesn't realise that every time he goes, I go up from being an extra to being a paid participant in the show. But look, gold and black to me, I like. And I love the white within the black. That's a nice little touch. I'm not sure about the dots, the 5 dots under the arms. Just go for a stripe. The stripe looks so much better. For me, yeah, I like it. I like it, but it's not quite finished off for me. So I'm going to give it an 8. And do we have Doug? I always worry. See, I'm always worried that Rebecca's gone into labour now. No, cross your legs, Rebecca. Just wait another 5 minutes till the show ends. Oh, he's back.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
My pay doubles, when you have to host the show as well.
I really
Rebecca's
like
all
this.
right. She's not gone into labour, has she?
No. She was just showing me the changing unit. Oh, jeez. Anyway.
She never used to want to even be heard on screen. Now she's taking over.
She's very, very excited, as you can tell.
Yes.
Wolves, love it. Absolutely love it. Do you know what? I'm giving any a 10 yet.
No.
No, I'm going to give it a 9. But if I'm being honest, I would put Brentford as the best kit this season. So I'm putting Brentford a 10, and I'm going to put Wolves a 9. What did you give Wolves?
I gave Wolves an 8. I love it. I love the gold and black because obviously, like everything I love the fact that they're not my favourite type of collar, but I love the fact that they put a white line within the black. I think that just adds it. But then they've gone and spoilt it with those 5 dots underneath. We'll just go for a stripe. What the hell are those 5 dots for? So I gave it an 8.
You gave it an 8. Mr. B says 3. I know Mr. B. 6 says Early Doors Football TV. John Conway says 7. For me, it's a 6. Panoff a 5. 7 without dots, 8. 7 Kate. 6. So our kit might win this overall. Unfortunately, got to go. Well done on the show. Catch you another time. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you are obviously new to the channel, please do consider subscribing. It really does mean a lot to everyone who tuned in. As I'll take care of, thank you very, very much. So yes, our winner for the best home kit is definitely Brentford. So yes, Mr. B, well done to Brentford. A very, very good home kit. And yeah, what are your overall thoughts, Chris, of these
to be honest
kits?
with you, a lot better this year than last year. I seem to remember last year's were awful. I mean, you always rely on Spurs to be awful, can't you? And I think Chelsea's was awful last year as well. Like I say, I am trying to forget last year. I'm just looking at my top 2 were Brentford and Newcastle. And I've probably got to say, if I had to sort of go one over the other, simply because they haven't got a knob on the front of the shirt, I'd have to go for Brentford. And I think I'm probably Brentford did very well last season as well. But yeah, overall, a lot better standard. But I'm really looking forward to the away kits because the away kits are where it gets silly. Do you remember Tottenham's away kit last year?
Oh, that was horrendous.
Yes, it was.
That was horrendous.
Was Liverpool's last year? Was that?
That was the TV screens. The TV screens coming out of it.
Yes. Hey, I've got to see what you guys come up with. I'm not going to Google them because I want to see them first time on here, but oh God, yes.
Just to make people aware as well, not every away kit has been released yet. So we may do the away kits tomorrow, or we may leave it until maybe they're all released. But anyhow, this man on my right is going to be on the channel again on Friday because Liverpool play Leicester City.
Well, fingers crossed, unless it rains.
Yeah,
Can I just say?
Hopefully, it won't be pouring down.
I have had. Now, I did all the watch-alongs last season for Leicester, right? and I got more views for one match that did not go ahead yesterday morning. I am currently just short. I think I'm on about 2.8 thousand views for a match that did not go ahead. Now,
Wow.
you tell me how that works. I was actually on Talk TV last night on Saga's Sunday show, talking about the fact that we decided to go to Thailand in the monsoon season. And in fairness, for us, these were arranged when we were in the Premier League, so
Hmm.
we didn't think we'd be kicking off as early as we do. And do we want to play the likes of Tottenham and Liverpool? Yes, we do, because we will learn more from that than playing Peterborough and Northampton. I'm sorry, we will.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
Well, yeah, if maybe Thailand wasn't such a good place to go to in the middle of the monsoon weather. I mean, the Singapore, I think that stadium's got a sliding roof, so I think we'll be okay whatever happens. But for us, I can't say for Tottenham, but for Leicester, look, it's our owner's homeland.
Yeah.
For PR, if we want to be a club, let's say, I'm not presuming we're going to get back up, but if and when we get back in the Premier League, if we want to be seen as a top half Premier League club, we need to be doing these tours around the world. We don't need to be going to Burton and Peterborough and Rochdale, pre-season. We can't have it both ways. If you want us to be a big
Yeah.
club, we're going to have these, and it is our owner's homeland. And let's face it, last time we were over there, we didn't exactly paint ourselves, to look a really nice club. Some of the younger players were doing a Newcastle sponsor with some of the
Yeah.
local ladies. So, I don't have a problem. My problem was that the match should have kicked off at 11. They
Hmm.
were trying to paint the white lines in monsoon rain. Now, it's not going to stick, is it? And it took them 45 minutes and twice saying they'll make a decision in 4 minutes for them to actually call it off. I could
Yeah.
see. I don't know if you ever saw. I showed us a clip of Steve Lynix, ex-Leicester player. We played Southampton, and he actually got tripped, and he actually went swimming in the puddles. It was that bad weather. Well, he could have dived off the 10-foot diving board into those puddles yesterday. They were massive. It should have been 5 past 11, or even before that, 11 o'clock kickoff. It should have been cancelled. The players wanted it off. It's not worth injuring players. So hopefully we will get to see each other on Sunday.
Yeah, absolutely. Hopefully, we will.
Sorry, you
stop
didn't
it.
ask me that, did you? I went off on one there. Sorry.
No, it's all right. It's all right. Yeah, are you good to do the away kits if they're all released?
I would, yeah. I mean, if you're doing it tomorrow, I'm free tomorrow. You're in my diary. If you're not and you're putting it off until they're all out, just let me know, and yeah, I'll do that. No problem.
Yeah, probably. I think that's probably better to do because then we'll obviously be missing out ones as well. Then I'd obviously have to get like leaks of
Yes.
leaked kits, and sometimes they can be accurate and sometimes they
Well,
can't.
our
But,
league kit this year was spot on for the second, but the
yeah.
third one apparently it's almost like a washed out Wolves kit. So I'm not sure what the third one's going to be.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes.
Big up Douglas and Chris. I think Arsenal got the best kit. Keep dreaming. Anthony, I think we know what the score will be for the Moon Banana. Question to Chris: where do you think Leicester will finish after your signings?
I got asked this before. I don't know enough about the other. I'm doing next week on Wednesday. I'm doing a prediction show, a league position show, and Dan's actually going to do it for me. So I'm hosting, obviously, but he knows the teams. Apart from obviously the three that have gone down and the three that are coming up, he's played them. So I don't know, but I think it's very disrespectful to say that Leeds, Leicester, and Southampton are going to go back up. It's a tough division. I would hope to be in the top two.
Yeah.
We've got more signings to come. We might be losing more players as well. Anything below eighth, I will be disappointed with. I've got to be honest with you.
Okay.
because of the players that we are signing, the calibre of players we're signing. Goalkeeper's a Danish number 2.
Yeah.
Cody and Winks, amazing signings. The guy from that we pinched off Coventry. But it would be, it wouldn't be good of me to say that we're going to walk it and come back up, because that would be very disrespectful. I would hope to be in the top 2. I would take the playoffs, but if we finish 7th or 8th but come back stronger the following year, I would be happy with that.
Fair dues as well. And Kate says, great stream, guys. See you soon. Yes. Chris, thank you very much for coming on. I really do appreciate it. I know you've obviously got to I know you've got to jump off, because I know you've got a stream at 8 o'clock. But
yes,
tell the
people
we'll
be talking about waterlogged pitches.
Waterlogged pitches.
Yes.
Well, as I said to you before, obviously Liverpool play Leicester on Friday in Singapore. You just hope it won't be Singaporeing down.
No. And it's Sunday, because if you're going to turn up on Friday, you will be too early. Baby brain, mate.
Baby brain. Yes, absolutely. But tell the people where they can find you.
Brilliant. Thank you so very much. Leicester Till I Die TV, or LTID TV on YouTube. We've just gone over the 2,000 because we had so many people watch the game that never was. But they are probably slowly going to sort of unsubscribe as we go through the days. But LTID TV on all the socials and YouTube, or Leicester Till I Die TV, whichever one you search will be under one or the other. And you can also find me on surreyhillsradio.co.uk every weekday morning, 8 till 10. I'm the Cuddly Cornflake doing the breakfast show. Just thought I'd slip that one in.
Absolutely. No, it's been great to get you on, and we'll definitely do
Great.
We will definitely do the away kits when obviously they're all released as well. John, just to very, very quickly, I gave the Liverpool kit an 8. Chris gave it a 7.5, and says, Mr. B, Chris, we might get you lot in the league or the FA Cup.
You never know.
Or the league or the FA Cup, absolutely as well. But guys, thank you very much for watching. Yes, as I said, we will be doing the away kits as soon as they are all released. I think I've got 11 out of the 20 so far, so we need 9 more teams to basically release their away kits. Once they're all released, we will do the away kits. But next week, I will do the Premier League predictions, my Premier League predictions for the 2023-24 season. And as well, I will also be doing the Championship. I'll be doing the Championship as well. So, keep an eye out on that.
You better be good to us.
Been warned already then. I've been warned already. But guys, thank you very much for watching. And from myself, from Chris, it is goodbye, and we'll see you very soon. Take care. Bye-bye for now.
Give me all you've got if you're prepared to break the silence. I'll be out in the sunshine, running beside the lion.